Everyone. All right, let's do this. We saved twice. There we go. Well, it's the weird, sort of curved rectangular box. I don't know how to describe this shape. It is a nice box, though. I'll bet you it's empty. Hey, oh, it's a music player. It's a music player. A miniature music box movement. Was the brick person like a spy or something? Was McGilded involved in the future Easter Rising of 1916? Because we're probably at least, like 30 years off from it? 20 years off? Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Gregson's upset about something. Why are you so determined?
Objection!
We want to play the disc. What is it? Are we about to embarrass the hell out of the Rosers? We finally get to hear what the disc is supposed to sound like. Oh my god, is it fucking Morse code? It's Morse code. I fucking called it. No, it's not. It's code. It's code. It's fucking code. I'm a genius with a capital J. As my mother would put it. No, it's not. It is not broken. It's Morse code. Even I can hear the damn thing. Well, I guess not everyone in this... Well... Hey, one of the witnesses... Or sorry, one of the jurors, she knows Morse code. I hope she interjects. No. It's Morse code. It's Morse code. I'm not even gonna save. I'm just gonna go for it. There's no way in hell it isn't. It's Morse code. Weird way, but you can smuggle, like, messages out of the country by singing out from my music box. Oh, my music box must be broken. God damn it. It's not music. I don't know what the Morse code is saying. That's to be seen.
Objection!
I think this is where the newspaper comes into play. Do I get to submit the newspaper as evidence? And he's the one leaking out the messages, but it's so wild. It's functional. I like Iris. I like Iris so much. She's saving my ass. Even though I already know what this is, but she's saving my ass. Morse code. It's Morse code. Can I just say it's Morse code? Yeah, are we gonna go talk to the juror number 5 or 4 or whatever? I'm not allowed to go ahead of the game, and it's making me upset. Do I present the newspaper? I think I will be made to present the newspaper. Dots. Okay, I'm gonna be very careful about this because I'm almost certain that it could be some other piece of evidence I'm overlooking, but let's... It's gonna be this, but... There's nothing else here.
Take that!
Yes, flip it over, Santa. Just take a look at the other side, Santa Claus. His glasses are gonna bounce. Secure lines, by the way. You know, secure by 1880 standards. You know, with AES 2-bit encryption. You haven't been paying attention to the Morse code? What does this say? I love being right. I love being right. I love being right. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Runo, for catching up with me. Is Morse code? Yes, I've been trying to say this for 20 minutes. Oh yeah, it's treason, alright. It's the thing that you're doing right now, by the way, buddy. You should probably know that word, just for your own safety. It's frustrating and satisfying, I will agree. But I will say that this game has allowed me to do that, and that's a good thing. You call it capital punishment? For us, it's a Tuesday. Yeah, you've been doing that there, bucko.
Objection!
This might be the last item. This might be the last thing we do in this game. I think this is the last one. I think this is the last thing I get to do in this game. There's no way in hell...
Hold it!
Wait, what? What are these fucking chumps doing back? Why are these chumps back? Oh god, please go away. Please. Please, just go away. I would appreciate it if you just would go away. Three Skulkin brothers. But this... Oh, I see what they're trying to do. They're trying to, like... Yeah, that's right. I'm a British criminal. I do not go against my own country. I only go against my countrymen. That's the difference between me and you. I only go after the countrymen. You go after the country. This is just wild. I was like thinking like, oh, we're at the end of this, aren't we? I'm listening to the way he speaks, and it's like, it's just perfect. Oh, really? The way that these two were speaking, or was it how I was making remarks about the criminals being against, only interested in robbing the people, not the government? Bullshit. Don't tell me there's hours left in this game already.
Hold it!
You should know. This is your fucking business, buddy. By specialists? I have been expecting the end for a while, I will agree. Oh dear. Oh dear. That is a little unsettling. Okay, and they're over wires, so you just vampire tap the wire. And he probably puts like, he probably knows what the keys are. Cipher cracking convention, 5 years in a row now. I like cipher cracking, by the way. It's a hobby of mine. And making ciphers myself, which I have been working on. I'm working on a new cipher finally. Or rather, like a ciphertext challenge. This is taking me time because it's a little bit of work. But usually once a year I try and put out a ciphertext.
Hold it!
Well, he may not be because he has no use for it. Like, in the 1880s, how many people in this world knew how to operate a telegraph on their own? They probably would just, like, run it until the damn thing on the other end wore out. Oh no, am I gonna be made to learn how to do Morse code? I've been avoiding this my whole life. It's like you got a long and you got a short tone. Yeah. Or dot and a dash, whatever. I think that's SOS, but don't quote me on that. It's enciphered. It's enciphered. It's enciphered. It's ciphertext. It's ciphertext. Oh my fucking god, it's ciphertext. She's already made it clear. He's into breaking code. It's ciphertext. She's expecting to hear plain text. And that's what you do. You receive the ciphertext, and then you run it over whatever algorithm you've created. Probably like some sort of warped Caesar cipher, like Vigenère. Vigenère is a type. I'm gonna have to do something, aren't I?
Objection!
Yeah, I will repeat it forever, buddy. No, you could do things like dot and then dot dot. You can do it like that. You just have to do it in a pattern. Or you would have like your notes set up. So one note would be one particular sound and then another, right? How many notes are in this disc? Like, there's so many ways to encipher Morse code into this fucking disc. It's not impossible. I hate this. There's a button underneath it. There's so many ways to do encodings. You can do an encoding like this. Yeah, this disc on the other side, could it actually be used to... Could you have like an encoding disc? Yeah, you would have an encoding disc. Is there anything else here I need to know? Okay. So, do we have anything here? Right. Right? Yeah, it does make sense. That's the same dialogue from earlier. Is there anything else here?
Got it!
You put 2 discs in the box. Where's the other disc, though? Oh, hold on a sec. You know what? We have that one disc, but didn't Sholmes make a copy of a disc? But that's the same disc. You could play the same disc. Like, what if the same disc was played on both sides? Yeah, where's the other disc? I wonder if either, like, if Gina has the disc or is, like, fucking, like, is Sholmes gonna come to the rescue? Is Herlock Sholmes gonna come to the rescue on this one? The disc is in my badge, I'm sure. Not quite. There's some thoughts to that. Yes, it is kanji. It wasn't stolen. Well, technically it was. It was taken off a dead body. Yeah, he's a little mad at you for touching something that is very dear to him. Anyway, I decided to entertain that there Freya Skullgun, but I didn't think that was going to be the case. I didn't think at all that would be the case.
Hold it!
Yeah, he was used as a mule. bricklayer, the mason, like the mason was being used as a mule, like, or as a proxy, I guess. Like, this is not unheard of.
Hold it!
I love listening to this man speak in my head.
Excuse me.
Oh, we're doing this bit again. I wonder if I'm allergic to pears. I'm allergic to apples. But am I allergic to pears? I hope not. I do like pears. But pears and apples are, like, very related. Yeah, I could just eat one and find out how awful I feel afterward. If I start feeling the same way that I feel after I consume an apple, then I know for certain I'm allergic to pears. Like, I'm allergic to cider, for crying out loud. That's the thing that sucks. Which means, unless I find actual legitimate perry, I am never going to be able to drink, like, something that says it's a pear cider. I've already streamed Pears and Grey Witch. I refuse to play it any further than I have.
Hold it!
He's sweating, though. What is Pears and Grey Witch? You can find out for, like, what, $2 Canadian? And you can be miserable for a couple hours as you play one of the weirdest 3D platformers ever created. If you are a follower of Author Blues, you'll be familiar with some of the audio from that game. Did somebody gift me? No, I basically said that for like 5 subs I would play it, and that was 5 subs way too low. That should have been 100 subs. I'll do things for subs if people want me to do things, but like, the bar has been set, and that's why it's now 25 subs for me drinking Pilk. they steal the milk from, like, the local farms? Is that how it worked? Milverin and Skulkin's Milk Run. Oh, that is so fucking clever. I have to admit, this is fucking clever. No, it makes sense. They would just go and... Oh, that's so... I have to admit, that's clever, but fucking terrible. Yeah, well, there's the term milk run is also used to describe like a multi-stop flight. Like, I've done a milk run flight on WestJet before. I think I was flying from Montreal to Vancouver, and I had to make a stop in Winnipeg and Calgary in the process. It was really weird because I stayed on the plane. The only silver lining was that I was in business class. I don't think Air Canada does milk runs like that. No, it's all connected. It was like it made stops in those cities simply so it could draw passengers off and pick up new passengers. Like, I don't know how many flights still run like that, but I wouldn't be surprised to see the return of them. If only there was a link between those two. Oh, well, fair enough. Let's turn off this stuff here. Hey, no worries. I have zero issue teaching people about cool things like that. Hold on a sec. Low-class brick maker. Those two are low-class, you're high-class. Does this newspaper have something at all relevant? So the newspaper's not helpful. We know that the blood is connected to him. And this again was for the small box. on the 13th at 9 p.m. Paid forward that the loan was 10 shillings. So that's like, you know, half a pound at the time. So what is the answer to this, though? Okay, let's press them on this again. Let's find the name. They have really strong teeth. Yeah, where'd the Milverton come from?
Hold it.
Oh, he's gonna... Oh, I got my reaction.
Objection.
Ah, so he's an orphan himself. They all... Well, I think we're going to have to. Even Van Zeke's like, I'm on board with this idea that you're probably the person we want to throw in jail. Alright, so we got something out of this. He's 27. So 10 years older than Gina. What is pear in Japanese? I think it's nashi. That's actually really cool. Okay, yep, no, nashi. I'm pretty sure it's nashi. So N-A-S-H-I or nashi. That's funny. I never made that connection until, like, you asked that question. I never thought of Ringo being in reference to anything, but then as soon as you figured that out, I was like, yeah, that's actually pretty clever. So I bet you I know I bet you I know how he knows that man. What was the name of the bricklayer?
Hold it!
Okay, see if we can get this reaction again. So I bet you the connection between all of them is through the orphanage. Armless bit of fun. What was the last name? We don't have the last name to the bricklayer, do we? I don't know. Do we? We don't have the name of the bricklayer. No, wait, we do. Hold on a second. We do! Okay, that's the evidence. That's the evidence I needed. Thank you, Susato. You saved our asses. I figured it out. I figured it out. I figured out what the evidence needs to be. Susato saved us. That is the important piece of information. I've been wondering all this time what to do with this stuff. Susato, you are a heroine. Oh my god. Mr. Mason Milverton. There is a link. These two and Susato have cracked the case for us. Yeah, you do, you fucker.
Objection!
Thank you, Susato. Thank you so much. Oh, hold on, that makes more sense. Okay, it wasn't an orphanage, it was a parent. Oh my god, that makes even more sense. Why did I assume orphanage? So did McGilda do the right thing? Like, he stabbed the man on purpose? Because he was trying to protect the country? Like, is that what's happening here? Is this how it all stitches together? He saw that this man was committing treason and decided to kill him in order to prevent a further crime? It sort of would add up. It's a little fucked up that the Irishman did it, but you know. Like, to be fair, McGilda killing the man out of the blue did not make any sense. So, if this is the reason why, is this his redemption? Like, I can buy it. It's an angle that I completely accept. Did I beat the game? Did I finally beat the game? Please tell me I beat the game. We're at 9 hours of playing this game today. I'm normally making supper at this... Well, I've normally consumed supper at this point. Oh my god, it's hilarious. This is so hilarious. This is so funny. Well, it's looking like this is the end. Are we gonna have like some sort of wild surprise out of the blue here? Of course not. Oh hey, we got a little gun to use here. We should use the little gun we got. Bullet wounds tend to need stitches. Have you gotten stitches, sir? It used to be quite fatal to actually get shot in the stomach at one point. It's not that you want to still, but like, I think you stand a better chance now in the year 2022 than you do in the year 1880 whatever. Yeah, so if he isn't gonna die from, like, being, I don't know, hung, I guess. Or hanged, excuse me. Hmm. 10 guineas. Holy crap. He paid them like the equivalent of $2,500 Canadian. That's no small sum, that's for sure. How can he do this and not be in such wretched pain? Opium? Yeah, so that heroin would help a lot, hey? The cane is a gun. Didn't Sholmes mention that the gun doubled as... No, he doubled as a shovel. Yeah, if you got enough, like, opiates in you, you'll be able to power through pain like hell. Like, opiates are powerful shit. There's a reason why people get hooked on them, unfortunately. So, like, it's no surprise to me that this man is, like, potentially probably just powering his way through with, like, some sort of opiate. Notice how there's no blood on his rear. Oh, what a dickhead. You're not a really credible witness here, bucko. Like, we already have established that you're involved in stealing government secrets, and now you're just gonna spin this around and be like, hey, watch me hang your friend. Like, seriously. Oh, the judge is calling it. Wonder how smart this man isn't. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's do this. It sounds like this is it, so... Is he gonna, like, bleed out in front of us and die? Is that how it's gonna work? What people in the door? That didn't happen. That didn't happen, buddy. You just said she tossed the gun out the door? What the fuck, dude? Maybe he is on opiates to believe that he can do this. But he just said the gun got tossed out. Like, no. We found the girl with the gun in her hand. Wow, buddy. Wow, buddy. Buddy, you just, like, incriminated yourself right here. Here's a question. I don't think I have to do anything. I think Van Zeeks is like, hey, why don't you answer a few more questions here? Let's just go down this road a little bit. Why don't you dig your hole for me? He has to be on the same page here, please. No, we don't need to have that testimony. Yeah, there is, but is it all over her other stuff? It only appears on her jackets, not on her clothing. Yeah, but alright, well, I think this is where everything goes. I hope.
Hold it!
Yeah, what entrance? I'm sort of surprised that he hasn't thrown his brothers under the bus, but whatever. They look so different from him.
Hold it!
Three men were brawling. Hold on a sec here. What does the autopsy report say again? I don't think that's the case. No other signs of trauma, so like he didn't even get punched or anything, so that's bullshit. Ah yes, that's a perfectly normal and rational thing to do. You got a gaping hole the size of like of a marble, and you're just gonna be like, yeah, let it heal on its own. You're never gonna get sepsis or whatever. Totally reasonable thing to do. I can survive a bullet shot, that's for sure. How the fuck do you do that without heroin?
Hold it!
You did, but it wasn't there earlier. Notice the lack of blood on her actual clothing. I think this is where I get to talk about the thing that was pissing me off 5 hours ago.
Hold it!
Uh-huh. A third gun! Yeah, so where's the third firearm?
Objection!
Yeah, where is the other gun? It's probably in the fucking cane. I'm pretty certain someone's made a cane gun. Why is it the same gun? That's the inconsistency, so how do I point this out?
Hold it!
That's the gun. Yeah, I know, Iris. I know, Iris.
Hold it!
Why would she do that? Yeah, thank you. Thank you for asking the question I want to know. No, but she was found with the murder weapon. You took a item from a crime scene. So where's this other gun? What'd you do with the other gun?
You little toe rag! Excuse me!
What did Gregson just do there? Because there... Yeah, there's a... This is two things I have in mind right now. Number one, the door was modified. We have evidence in that photo, that's quite clear. Two, I think the gun is the cane. Like, I have enough thoughts to suggest that that gun is also a cane. Sorry, that cane is also a gun. I guess that gun is also a cane, but yeah, you get what I mean. Yeah, it was out of character. Alright. What does the test say? Are we going to have Gina sent to the gallows? Well, can't really object to this one. There's not really an out on this one, is there? Right? Right?
Objection!
Objection!
Yeah, but we have proof that you don't want to accept. I don't think he is necessarily a murderer in the wrong sense. I think that McGilda did this for reasons. Yeah, it can be done. Hiroshiki to my starving boy. Oh, pierogi? Is he gonna show up and rescue us? It was not the case.
Guilty.
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 Oh, am I gonna have to do a summonation examination one more time? We're gonna have to do a summonation examination. Summonation. Oh, I give up on this web captioner. Oh my god, we gotta do this one more time, friends. It's not unraveling on you, it's just the last one. You know, I was forgetting about the jury, admittedly. Oh, hey, who's this? Is this gonna be Sholmes? Is Sholmes gonna show up? Is this Sholmes? Yeah, it's the himbo. It's the himbo. We've missed you, buddy. We've missed you. We have 100% missed you. Hmm. Hey, listen, bullet wounds are not a big deal, apparently. So glad to have the himbo back. Always have the himbo. Gregson, stay out of this. Oh, I missed you, buddy. Hmm. How are you? Okay. Wow. Sholmes is really pushing. This place, yep. We got the biggest one here right now. But he's actually a good one. We like him. Oh yeah, no, trust me. I'm happy to have him around. Is this going to be an important piece of evidence? All right. I appreciate the little detail on the bench here. Yay! Hey, how long have I been barking about this? How long have I been barking about this one? Aw, it's Waggy. Hello. Aw. Oh yeah, we're at 9.5 hours. No, it's a cat door maker. You need to watch my stream from Thursday or Friday night. I can't remember when I played this game. Hey, I'm gonna be right back. I really need to go to the bathroom. I'll leave this cool music on and I'll just turn off the camera. There we go. Sorry about that. Ulrib, Jeff, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, everyone. Really appreciate that. That's very kind of you too. Oh, I think we're at the tail end of this case, where we just got a present from Susato to hopefully tie this entire case together. I had to step away for a sec just to take care of myself, but I think we're at the tail end. We're at 9.5 hours of this game today. What were you two both streaming, by the way? A cat flapomat. That sounds so German. Cat flapomat. You gotta stop doing that there, bud. Horace? And you were doing crosswords. I think I've heard of Horace, and I'm very familiar with Jeff's crosswords. Alright, this is it. I think this is where we win the game, I guess. How many times have I said that so far? British humor and references... That is a combination. British humor and Golden Girls. Oh boy. Do I do a summonation examination or further cross-examination? Oh, which one is the right one? Which one should I do? Which one should I do? The one that is correct. If I choose the summonation examination, do I end up, like, risking myself? Do I end up risking this? I feel like... This is the last thing I do, I think. I feel like the summonation examination will blow up in my face. And I think I can make this guy sink his boat. I have saved. Yeah, I have saved at this point. I think the correct option is not to rely on the people, but to rely on letting this jackass sink himself.
Objection!
He doesn't like this, and I'm hoping this is the right decision. I think this is the right decision. By the way, if you're not following me already, please do drop me a follow. I'm trying to get to 1,000 followers by the end of the year, and I will play the Harvey Birdman Attorney at Law game if I get to that point. You haven't played this one? You should play these games. These games are just a blast to get through. Aw, we made him upset. I think I made the right choice. I think I made the right choice. Oh dear, okay. Okay, this might be the right choice. This might be the right choice. The judge is making me present evidence. This might be the right choice. And I'm not allowed to press. Oh boy, okay. I think I made the right choice. Does he just collapse in the courtroom? He is such a himbo. He is he... Do we get to see his feet at all? Aw, Muffin. We only get to see his fall animation. We don't see his boot. He has extraordinary lack of something, to say the least. He is a himbo. He just collapsed in the courtroom, and we were hoping that as the camera, like, backed away that we would see his feet, but apparently not. One statement, one piece of evidence. I'm thinking this thing that we got from her is the correct decision. Oh, Jeff, let's not go there. Okay. This is gonna be tight. Alright, I have a save before and a save for this part. I think it's the peephole.
Objection!
God. I don't have my hand on the controller anymore. I think that was it. I think I got it. I didn't. I just went like it has to be the peephole thing. I don't know if it mattered which one I selected, but what a jackass. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. We have a photo. Hey, bucko. Yeah, what sort of man does that? What kind of cats did they have in Japan? They're probably relatively similar to the cats that you would see elsewhere, because the common cat... Oh, hold on a sec. There is that one type of cat that you would see in Okinawa. But, that's not really a cat you would keep for yourself. Although, that was really played up in Azumanga Daioh. God, what was that cat breed called? Yeah, that was it. That was the name of that cat. But a domestic cat has its origins in North Africa, I think, and cats made their way to Japan via the Silk Road, like everything else.
Objection!
Why did she do that? I'm so glad that I, like, kept seeing this door and going like, wait, why is that door there now? And it wasn't there before. Japanese bobtail exists in Japan? Originated in Japan? Well, of course, it says Japanese, right? Of course a Japanese bobtail would come from Japan.
Objection!
Oh, we're gonna discredit you. Toughest of doors and toughest of odors as well. It also doubles as a cat litter box cleaner. Cooey. Oh. 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 She just like defaced. Yeah, I was gonna say. should put kitty doors everywhere. Just YOLO kitty doors everywhere. Who's to say that this isn't a bad idea? Mine is a medium pair. She is sound asleep. She will not be asleep in about an hour because she'll hear the food dispenser go off. Old Silky. I prefer Lord Von Douchebag. Yeah, we can. We can prove it. I can prove it, asshole. Come on, buddy. Come on. Come on, please. Oh my god, please. I beg of you. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to present one of those photos. Alright. Yep, there we go.
Take that!
Yep, because there's no door. Aside from that... Yep, and it doesn't show the door. It doesn't show the flap door. Why did he know about the peep door, though? I know, right? 720 kickflip, YOLO. Are you just splitting hairs there, jackass? He's splitting hairs. Yeah, that's the other thing, like, unless you're the crime scene investigator, you're going to tamper with the scene regardless of what you think. I'm the victim here. You all are the accused. I am the victim here. Do not call me out for anything. I am the victim here. I am the victim here. Oh my god. So why does Grayson know about the damn, or whatever his name is? Yeah, Grayson. Ashley Grayson. Why does he know about the damn peephole? Peephole. There we go.
Objection!
Why does he know about the peephole? I don't understand this. This bugs me. Sure. How did you know about the peephole? You knew about the peephole somehow. Why do you know about the peephole? What is Gregson doing here, then? Did Gregson tell him? Was that when they were having their whispering conversations? Was it intercepted over a telegram? Like, what?
Objection!
This is... What did Gregson do? What did he do? Gregson did something. He ate far too many fish and chips, and it's finally catching up with him. The cholesterol is clogging up the arteries in his brain.
Objection!
Yeah, you got some explaining to do there, Greggy Poo. I thought I was done, yeah. I'm hungry. I'm like, it's like 8 o'clock, and I haven't had supper yet. No, I did not. I never got this far with him because I had Flame Fatales. Flame Fatales was on during then. I think it's Gregson.
Take that!
Yeah, yeah, that's true. He did have a chip on his shoulder. That is true.
Objection!
To be fair, the final episodes of every Ace Attorney game that I've ever played should not be really all that surprising. Like, 1-5 was long, 2-5 was long, 3-5 was long. So why wouldn't this case be any shorter than... Well, nothing will be as long as 1-5. Actually, wait, this might be as long as 1-5. 1-5 took me 13 hours to do non-stop, and I played this starting on Thursday and Friday. So this is approaching as long. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Okay, so 1-4, excuse me. He did cock his cod. That's his cod piece. Cod piece, yeah. You little toe rag. He actually yelled that out loud earlier. Whoa, 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 dude. Chill the fuck out. Was Gregson involved in treason? Oh dear.
Objection!
Hey, this will save some money for Iris, I guess, if this comes out to be true. Like, Iris will save a few bucks, well, excuse me, a few quid every time she puts out a new story, I guess. Or a few bobs. Yeah, a few bobs. She'll save a few bobs. I'll bet you this is the music disc. I think it's the music disc. Putting this in slot 3 for a reason. It's the disc. It has to be the disc.
Take that!
Yep, it's the disc. Lead Nora. At the same speed with Morse code. Ooh, new music. We have new music. This is good music. This is a banger. Oh my god, this is so much fun. I'm not a conductor. Or a conductress, I guess.
Objection!
This is so much fun. I'm so glad to be at this point. Yay, thank you. Iris is like, yeah, inspect that man. She's like, she has the authority, whether the law says so or not. Maybe we'll finally learn about where his infinite supply of chips comes from. Full body search. Oh yeah, that's a high level of state secret right there, hey? We can't exercise that level of state secrecy there, hey? What isn't an Ace Attorney game without accusing the state of, you know, maliciousness? We've had it happen before, why can't we have it happen here? Yeah, never trust the state. That's what this game teaches you. I think he swapped discs. I think he swapped the disc. But with whom? I think he swapped it with... I don't think he swapped it with Grayson. Who's to his right? He swapped it with the taller fellow. What's his name? Is he Ringo or Pear? Or, sorry, Nash.
Objection.
Nash? Okay, Nash is the person I want inspected then. Yeah, but I don't think you have the disc, buddy, because I think you're smarter than this. Interesting. That is the British way? Well, let me tell you about the British way today. The judge has it. Alright, who are we gonna send this out to?
Take that!
Cool. Nash Skulkin.
Hold it!
Search me instead, I beg of you.
Objection!
Well, okay, so here's the thing I have figured out about Gregson. He's not dumb. Like, I have caught traps in this game a couple of times now. And one of the things I know is to not do the obvious one. So the second most obvious answer might be the better answer, and that's what's been guiding me. Now, I don't know if I made the right decision overall, but the reason why I chose him was that I think Gregson gave it to immediately to his right. And for two reasons. One, because they're the same height, and two, because he's immediately to the right, and he can just grab it after the fact. It's easier to hide that disc in a taller man, I imagine. So, what do we do here? I'm so hungry. I'm looking forward to having a small meal before bedtime tonight, that's for sure. Well then. That would explain the grabbing a lot. So he was being used as a mule. There's so many freaking mules in this game. So many mules. All the characters in this game are fantastic. There hasn't been a character that I will say from a character design perspective that has been bad. And that's what makes this, like, even the characters I hate as a character, I still like them for what they do in the story. And, like, Gregson is a good character. Even the two dimwits on the frickin' stand are good characters. Even Lord Von Douchebag is a good character. But I hate them. And I think that's what a good story needs. You're not supposed to like every character, but you're supposed to appreciate their role in the story. Please tell me this is the end of the game. Please tell me that this is the end of the game. I beg of you, game, please. It's Sunday night. I normally would never do a 10.5 hour stream on a Sunday. I know, I made the right choice starting at, I think it was like 10 a.m. my time. Yeah, that seems about right. He is not willing to go take this one down.
Objection!
Where's this going? What was the thing I struggled on earlier? What was the item where like, there's been 2 sections of this game, in this particular story, that has just drove me, like, drove me just to a hair-pulling limit. Like, the missing item or box or whatever the hell it was in the storefront was one of them, and then there was something else. Was it the evidence that I had, like, a couple hours back that I couldn't figure out what was what? I hope that this is it. I don't know what else there's left for this game to do. We've already, like, kind of proven that there's some shenanigans afoot. Oh, please stop it. I can't wait to see this shit go bye-bye. I wonder if did I make a bad decision somewhere? Hey, Garby. Do I think Gregson? Or do I think... leaving it to the jury is a bad idea. We already know the jury is not on our side. I don't know if this is the right choice. I know that it's not the third option. That's not the right choice. Because the jury is already eating into it, but maybe I need to make Gregson look like shit all of a sudden. I think me pinning on Grayson is the wrong choice. And do we have the other disc?
Take that!
Okay. Please let this be the end of the game. The music stopped. I hope this is not a bad end. I hope this is not a bad end. Okay. That's the music. Jeff, remind me when I'm in DC in a couple months to let you know when I'm in town.
Objection!
I should be there in August. I'm so happy, though. I think we're at the end. What else is there to do? Please, just please let it be the end. I'm so happy if this is the case, but... Oh my god. Please, just let this be the end. This game is so much fun, but I'm so tired and hungry.
Objection!
The stream where I'm hungry. The last meal I had was that sandwich I ate like at 2 p.m. Pacific. I'm really enjoying this though. We're gonna be taking away Gregson's supply of chips, aren't we?
Objection!
We got the boot, everyone. It's not a fine red, it's frickin' brandy. Red wine would never catch on fire like that. Like, once you get to 60%, like, once you get above, like, 19%, it's no longer wine. It starts becoming, like, brandy. Oh, cool. We got the extra disc in there. I've always wanted to hear what it sounds like to play 2 music discs at once. Hey, look at that. That sounds like Morse code. Does it still play? Is it still playing? Is it still playing? Did I win? Did I win the case? Please. Did I win the fucking case? I think I did it. The fact that, like, Gregson broke. Please, 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 please. Okay, I think we got it. This is the ending. This is the ending we needed. This is the good ending. I'm pretty certain of it. It has to be the good ending. There's no way in hell. Oh, I gotta frickin' screensaver shit on this. I don't have my hands. Like, I took the controller and put it on the table, so I'm just letting it autoplay. Oh my god. Well, we sort of played it in court. Did the stenographer start writing down the notes? Stenographer, not sonographer. This music is really taunting me at the moment. And he shot Mr. Windy Bank. I don't know why I say Windy Taker, but Windy Bank. Thank God. Don't kill him. Whoa. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow, holy shit. Did we just have an attempted murder inside the courtroom? Hey, that's actually par for the course in this game series, isn't it? I was actually rather surprised the cane is not a gun. This man's gonna die of gangrene anyway. Gregson controls the fishies. That's why he has a perpetual supply of fish and chips. How's this? Like, this man has to ride a penny farthing all fucking day, doesn't he? Lose an arm? I don't know. That's pretty close to his lymph nodes. Like, I wouldn't want to be in this man's situation, to say the least. Amazing. This is really good. I'm enjoying this closure. So, McGilded was a bad guy. Got it. So this is the truth. Ah, yes. The United Kingdom is the land of divorce after all. So it's a way to pull... What an interesting relationship. So his father was working with him, but under false pretenses. This is a really distressing story. Like, he went and manipulated his penniless father to make him music discs for the sole purpose of treason. Like, his father had no bloody idea that this was going on. And he just waltzed back into his life after a decade of being away, and he does this to him. Like, that's pretty bad. 10 guineas. Like, we already talked about that. That's, you know, $2,500. That's fair. Yeah, okay. I'll agree with you on that, 88. I'll agree with you on that. Like, there's a lot to take in here. $1,000 guineas? Jesus Christ. Like, that's no small sum of money. That is no small sum of money. The missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. To be fair, McGilded's behavior and all this makes a lot of sense because he is Irish, and at the time of this game's setting, the Irish were starting to revolt a lot more, and we're only about 20 years away-ish from the Easter Rising of 1916, which basically set in stone the future of Ireland becoming a republic by ways of becoming the Irish Free State. So, like, who's to say that McGilded wasn't doing this out of the devotion to his Irish nationality? I'm not saying, like, this is what's happening, but, like, that's how I'm reading it. Yeah, no, that's kind of what I'm thinking, because like I was rather like initially I pinned him as Scottish, right? And there was a reason for that, because it didn't make any sense to me that an Irishman would be as well off as he was, considering his origins. But um, yeah, I would love to have more background too. I don't think we'll ever get that information, and that's fine. But McGilded basically died inside that omnibus because of this man. And he had to do this to kind of keep things a secret. When did I call it? Like, was that like early on in the when I started in the first episode of this game? Is that what you're getting at? Right. McGilded, or are we talking about this bloke? Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. I get your point now. Yeah. Um, yeah, like, I was just like, it made the most sense, because this case was already talking about McGilded. This man comes in, and he's on the stand, and I'm like, he has to have killed McGilded, but why? What's the whole story? And now we have the story. He had to kill him. There was just like, in order for him to continue his behavior, he had to murder McGilded. Like, I'm certain there's other people who would have gone after him, but yeah, that's fair. I understand what he's going for. It's still not the right thing to do, but you know. The only reason why I'm good at figuring this stuff out is there's two things. One, it might be me recalling having watched, you know, I want to say I watched 40% of Author Blues play this, but I never saw him finish this game. And the reason why I never saw him finish it is because I was dealing with Frame Fatale stuff. So because of Frame Fatales, I didn't have a chance to watch him play it to its entirety. And the one evening, and some evenings when I returned, I was like, it was summertime. I'm gonna go to the pub and enjoy some time with friends outside, right? Because it was the thing to do. 10 guineas, yep. We've already discussed how much that is. No small sum of change, that's for sure. What's really fucked up about all this, excuse me, is the fact that he is angry about his father being murdered and all this, but he was willing to manipulate his dad. Hey, he fixed his cane. I guess you got a point there. You got a very valid point there, Jeff. It's still fucked up, though. Yeah, it's okay. It was only a slight choking. I become nervous. I think that was a typo there. You were shot. You were shot. Yeah, well, that's the kind of it. Like, the game can't do that, right? You can't, the game can't go and say, well, it wasn't right to do this against the Empire. And I can make a lot of arguments for today that it would have been reasonable. It probably could have saved a lot of lives in some ways. However, then I don't think I could justify an argument. So there's like the nuances around this story are really hard to pick, and as a result, like, I can't say that contemporary, like, to its time, I think that would have been, this would have been completely unjustified. This would have been out of remark. But then also I can say, as someone who is Irish, I hold an Irish passport, I actually don't necessarily object to it in some ways. It's a very complicated issue when it comes to, like, how nationality plays out, what the British Empire did, is even right into into the 20th century and beyond, for that matter. It's a tough discussion. um like, there's a reason why I keep circling back to talking about 1916, which is 2 to 3 decades off from where we are in this game, right? Because we don't really have a precise year to this. It could be 1888 for all we know, and add 30 years, and yeah, sorry, 30 years, excuse me, then that you're 2 years after the fact of the 1916 Easter Rising came up. So this is a really, exactly. um so this is a tough conversation to have, but so in retrospect, it's tough to call out. Yeah, it's a this is classism. All right. It has been a long and exhausting trial. I will agree. Thank you, Santa Claus. Yeah, like the whole topic of Irish nationality within pre-1960, pre-1916 United Kingdom is very loaded, to say the least. You will receive a pay cut. That's how they do it in this game. You got some women on the stand, jackass. Yeah, Gina's been through far too much. She deserves, like, 1,000 guineas. She should get 1,000 guineas.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
I never want to see your eyes again, sir.
Not guilty.
Not guilty.
Yay! We did it! Gina deserves 1,000 guineas. Hi, sweetie. By the way, one of my... Thank you for the GGs. By the way, one of my alert sounds is literally is literally Iris saying that. It is a nice coat, although now that it's known to be covered in blood, I perhaps may not want to have that on me. I hate that the sound is delayed on this. That sound is delayed by a quarter of a second. What a dickhead. It's like, yeah, thanks for airing out our dirty laundry in a public court. No, it's probably enciphered. Thank God. Oh, he just wants to do this out of curiosity. Runo, don't do that, buddy. Hi, sweetie. That's a positive attitude on her part. I do love you too. You're gonna get fed in 4 minutes. Not guilty. Yay! I get the confetti. I get the confetti. I'm the winner. Oh, hey, sweetie. Okay. Okay, I allow this. I got a little concerning all of a sudden. I thought you were gonna shoot the judge. Instead, you're just gonna let fireworks off inside of a courtroom. Far East. Whoa, we've graduated with new words. Far Eastern. Ah, fuck. Never mind. Yeah, I guess so. Japan had a lot of catching up to do. Great Britain was really way ahead of the game, in contrast to that of Japan. Jesus Christ. These two are in a dick wave for a while, aren't they? How does it not splatter all over his face in the process? Feels a little empty without Susato here. But at least Gina is here. Aw, she's gonna give me this look. Aww. Okay, this definitely has a lot of meaning for her. This is definitely Gina growing up. This is so sweet. Trusting other people is a hard thing to do. It's a thing that I sometimes struggle with. Definitely when I look at romantic relationships in particular, those are examples for me. I haven't been super lucky in my life with respect to romantic relationships working out, and definitely will say that a year ago, a romantic relationship that I had just didn't work out the way that it was supposed to, and it still makes me sad. I'm glad that we're still friends, but it stung a lot for a lot more personal reasons than she would ever know, and yeah, it's hard to trust other people. And I do think I'm capable of trusting another romantic partner in the future, but I'm still, we'll see what happens in the future, I guess. It's really hard for me to take the initiative, and when I do, it's it's not without a lot of care and consideration for my own feelings. So hopefully, a year from now, I'll be able to say that, hey, I decided to bite the bullet, so to speak, and actually date someone and end up in something serious again. Oh, hey, Himbo, I missed ya. Now you're in your proper garb. I know some girl will come along and will want me to have that relationship with her. I'm certain of it. But I'm patient. Well, if you lose a good portion of your blood, you will be, like... You'll feel cold. Hey, 88, I'm so happy to hear that about you. And we get to play video games together tomorrow. Hopefully not as long as we've done this stream, but you know. She believes in God. Hey, that's really good, 88. I'm happy for you, seriously. You are a good person, and you are a good friend. Oh, hi, Iris. It's nice to wake up that way. Aw, hi. Oh, hi. Hey. If you want attention, you can't have attention and then expect to be like that. Mean cat. I want to be petted. No, I don't want to be petted that way. Such a doofus. Funny thing is that she's still looking at me and she wants more attention, and I'm like, I'm not giving it to you. I'm gonna the way that you want it. Right? We still have 20 minutes of content. I know, right? How dare I? Aw. She's crying. It's raining. I'm sorry. I'm certain we'll see her again. It's just a nervous reaction she has, apparently. Just shoot your friends. Just shoot your friends. That's the moral of this story. Shoot your friends. Yeah, that's more or less what I would do. Yeah, you could definitely see, like, this graduation that she's gone through in life. She took off her hat. She has nice hair. Aww. The poor kid. Aww, look. We get to see a nice... Look at that smile. That's a really nice smile. Aww. Aww, that's very sweet. Alright, what's next? Yeah, I wonder too. I know we will. You really like buying your newspapers. I don't know what the good news or bad news is. Thank you so much. It was nice to meet you today. Thanks for the follow earlier. See, I'm the type of person that likes the bad news first and then have the good news, so at least I can kind of get through the hard one and then have something to make a silver lining, I guess. I guess that's kind of how to look at it. Alright, well, we're apparently gonna go and meet Susie. Soul. It's 21 after 21 hours. It's 21 and 21. It is quite late for me to be streaming on a Sunday night. Well, that looks like the Port of Dover, I guess. Yeah, High Speed 1 hadn't been built yet. The Eurotunnel was still another 100 years away. She's not even on her feckin' boat.
Hold it!
What was that book she was about to toss? I bet you I get to select an item to give to her like every other Ace Attorney game I've played, right? My bet is that it's the book she made. She was acquitted of what she was accused of. She is still going to prison. Little tidbit we may want to make aware of. Why would she do that? Susato is human. She can make mistakes. She stole it because she didn't trust Gina. Is this the case? Wait. Well, okay. I'm impressed with her that she forgot that she stole it and it was on her person. That seems a little bit outlandish, but you do you. How's it even powered? I think a device like this is completely possible. Like, you would use, like, a reciprocating saw and a drill bit. And, like, you would have a drill bit to make that first hole, and then you would have one drill bit, another drill bit, another drill bit, saw, 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 and then something to put the clamps in place. Like, as long as you have something that can like provide a vacuum as it does so, you can do it. It could be automated. I wouldn't think it'd be reliable, but I can think of a mechanism you could build to do it. It just wouldn't be reliable, that's all. Yeah, the water seems rather calm. Like, look at that water. You could have, like, a hinge that gets this preloaded, and it pushes in, and then it has, like, built-in screwdrivers that just screw it in place. Like, the only downside is, like, how do you get, like, the force to work? You know what? No! Here's how you would do it. You would cut the top first, put the flaps in, and then you would cut around the rest of it. So that way you can keep that adhesion in place and do what you need to do. He has the decipher. It's a zero pipe problem. What? Yes, it's a word. Ah, be sure to drink your Ovaltine. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Sogi. Iris, you're the best. I want you to be around me when I'm trying to solve problems. Yeah, like Navajo. Navajo has its own Morse code, right? There's a nice historical reference for y'all. Oh, Susato, I love you so much. You're the best judicial assistant. So the text was sent... It was plain text. It was plain text. What the fuck? No, no. No, they weren't. It's just plain text. Okay, Kazuma. No idea. It's like Gregson? Tobias Gregson? Because we would put that into Kana with his name. That would be an appropriate way of spelling his name. Okay. Let me guess. It's gonna be Wilson. Or Wilson. Oh, it's Madden. Ah. A-E-U-A-O. Oh wait, you said A-E-I-O-U. And I was like saying A-E-U-A-O. I remember some of my Japanese. Someday I plan to do all of the Metal Gear Solid games, including the dreaded Metal Gear Solid 4. That's when I get this PlayStation 3 fixed. I'll do, I got the HD collection of the first 3 games. I do actually have the first 3 games in their original form as well, but we can play it all in HD. And maybe we can do Metal Gear Solid 5. I do have the Phantom Pain as well, but I don't know. I'm not super sold on playing that game. I can say Patriot, can you? Oh, excuse me, I am so sorry. No, Metal Gear Rising is another game. Metal Gear Rising is canon, but not mainline, which is... I'm not really interested. Oh, so she's gonna go to Dunkirk and then goes to Japan. Bye, Susato. Aww. Aww. I'm glad she's coming back. That's fine. I don't need to eat dinner. Is she gonna do it now? Aw. That's so sweet. That is very sweet. Bye, Susato. Bye. You have a good sleep. Oh, hey, we got an anime now. I'm sorry, excuse me.
Somehow we seem to have come to the end of the adventures of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. Or the first volume, at least. Looking back now, it feels as though fate has led me on this journey.
It's the kitty.
Fate led me to becoming a lawyer, to traveling halfway around the world, to meeting the great detective. I'm sure there'll be trials and tribulations ahead.
Trials and
Of
tribulations.
course there will.
There's a nice little reference there.
But whatever happens, I know I'll be able to turn my fortunes around.
Wagahai is such a good name for a cat. Oh look, it's Himbo and he's playing the violin.
After all,
He's got a Stradivarius out.
I have the greatest friends in the world on my side.
He says in English. We're in Ingerland now. We must speak English. Hi, Himbo. I pooped in your bed. Oh no. You jackass. You fucking jackass. I cannot believe you. That bloody himbo. That bloody himbo. Never go on a trip with this jackass. Never go on a trip with this jackass. What a jackass. I'm going to throw you in the fucking sea. That's what I'm going to do. Is he going to flip him? Is he going to flip him? Is it going to be a Susato takedown?
Objection!
We will let the credits roll out. Thank you, Shu Takumi. Takumi, excuse me. We made it to the credits. We made it to the credits. That was 12 hours of streaming today. Holy shit. Like, I'm not joking. Let's go here. Two, 4, 6.5, 8.5, 12.5, 14, 17, 26, 20.5, 30. This game has taken me 44 hours to play. Like 44 hours to play this game. Like, I'm just looking at the stream time for all the other runs because I archive all these streams. They're all on YouTube. I did overdo it today. This wasn't the plan. My plan was to be done well before supper time. But that was my own naivety. That's really all it is. It's my own naivety in this case here. But in all honesty, it's good storytelling. It's hard to rip yourself away from this. Like, it's hard to not... Like, this particular upload to YouTube will be 4 hours by itself, or thereabouts. It's actually 3.5 right now, so... and, like, I've been trying to split the runs of the uploads to YouTube based off of, like, whenever, like, to be continued or whatever would come up, and that's how it would split it up. And, like, yeah, it's... My intention originally was to not have this happen again, because we had this happen with episode 1.5. But the problem is, like, it's really hard to pull yourself away from a really good game that isn't really mashing your hands too much. So, like, I can sit through 12 hours of playing this game, but 12 hours of doing a speedrun? No way. No way in hell would I do a 12-hour speedrun. I've done a 6, and that was good enough. What game did I do for 6 hours? I've tried to speedrun Chrono Trigger, and, like, I can play that game in the 8 or 9 hours, but I tried once to do it faster, and it's just not a game I want to bother speedrunning. I would never in hell speedrun an Ace Attorney game. There's just no way I could tolerate it. I don't think I would want to speedrun La Milana or La Milana 2. Well, there is an autoplay feature in Ace Attorney that allows you to just let the game do all the work for you. It's a feature that exists, at least in this version. I don't know if it exists on the 3DS. Oh, hey, it's you. Jesus Christ, this dude is like really trying to class up his crime sprees, isn't he? I'm definitely tired. Holy crap. This is such a good ending track, let me tell you. Ah, yes, the ornamental onion. I'm so glad we have an ornamental onion. Aww. Aww. She has a way with words. She has a way with words. It's really nice. I will say that she is the most elegant out of all the characters in terms of how she speaks. Aww. That's a nice photo. That is a nice photo. Is that... what do we get now? What do we get? Alright, we'll go through this. I wonder if I can recognize any of the names here. Bakitsuchi, Ouchi. Oh yeah, her. Whatever happened to her? Ah yes, the snake. Now I get to walk on my own? Okay, I can see how this is supposed... well, sort of. I can see how this works, yeah. I liked her coat a lot. That was a coat that I could see myself using. Does she follow along at this point? Does it show the story progression? Aw, this is a really clever way to do this. This is really clever. I was kind of disappointed that she didn't follow steps, but yeah. Actually, what's kind of fun is we get to see the actual height of everyone in the process. So, Susato is arguably taller than McGilded. That's interesting. And of course, Janet Sue was still involved, so that's good. I think I knew that already, but, you know, there's your evidence right there. Aw, Sholmes follows us. Oh god, these two. Wow, she's actually tall. There's Wagahai. I'm so glad that we get to keep the cat. Aw, it's Iris. I hope she's following. Good. 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 I would have been upset if that weren't the case. And then we got the Reaper of the Bailey. And then we got these 3 troublemakers. And there's Gina. Musical Box Museum. Interesting. This is really well done. I'm gonna keep repeating this. I know that I've said this several times, and you're just gonna have to hear it from me. This is really well done. Aw, we did it. I guess I get a save point. Right? And I got the Fleeting Farewell awarded. Excellent. Yeah, game 1. Come on. Alright, so what's going to happen next? Okay, so I've been wanting to say this for the past couple of hours, what we're going to do. So I am not doing Great Ace Attorney 2 immediately after this. I'm going to be taking a break from playing Ace Attorney games, probably for about 2 or 3 weeks. What's going to happen is there's a couple of things coming up. I need to get some speedruns in prior to some stuff I'm going to be really busy with. So that's happening. And then after that, I am considering doing the Guilty Gear story mode for Strive. I actually bought a new joystick, if I can pull this out. So it's not a really good fighting stick, but whatever. It's for me to kind of get back into playing fighting games again. So that's going to happen. And it's either... There's one game I'm toying with streaming. I'm going to be doing some testing. And I might do it in parallel to doing Ace Attorney 4. I actually have a hardware setup finally to do Ace Attorney 4. I finally fixed the problem. Probably by the end of this month, maybe the third or fourth week of this month, I'll start doing Ace Attorney 4. But I will be playing another game as well alongside it, so I won't be going at the same pace as I did with this game. But yeah, in any event, I really appreciate you all watching me play through this entire game, and especially for playing through the other Ace Attorney games. It means the world to me to have you all just hang out and watch me play these games seriously. If you're not following me already, please do drop a follow. Like I said, if I get 1,000 followers by the end of this year, or by sometime towards the end of this year, I will play the Harvey Birdman game. That aside, let's go and raid Author Blues. And we can all have him make fun of me for staying up until 10 streaming. I will be on tomorrow with Author Blues 88 and Tina Hacks. We're going to be playing Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. I think that's going to be about 4 p.m. Pacific-ish, 7 Eastern, or sometime not too long after that. Please watch him, and us, for that matter. And thank you again once more. Good night.